Hey, I'm Mike Baccarella, and today we're going to take a look at a Julian Lage line that uses open triads, and we're going to take a look at how we can move these open triads around to fit our own progressions. Let's take a look. This line comes from Julian's Etude number 1, which is a piece he wrote that uses mostly open position triads moving around in different areas. The progression we're outlining in this example is A minor, G major, B major, C major, C again, G over B, D, and E minor. So what is an open triad? When we play our triads in order, we usually space notes within the range of one octave. So if we take A minor here, A, C, and E, A, C, E, that's the distance of a fifth. 1 to 3, 3 to 5, and the total distance is a fifth there. But I can take those same notes and put them in a different order. I can go 1, 5, 3, and move the 3 up an octave. And with that, we have an open position triad. And what that means is the range of the entire arpeggio takes up more than one octave. And so you can see all of these in this example do that. So let's break down the line. So we're starting with an A minor triad. So we're going to go A, and I'm playing that with my third finger on the 5th fret of the 6th string. We're going to jump up to the 5th. I got my first finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and then I got my pinky on the 3rd here on the 5th fret of the 3rd string. So here's my open position triad. Next we have a G major. So I got my G here, on my 3rd fret, 1st finger on the 6th string, my 5th here, which is D, on the 5th fret of the 5th string, and then I'm going to jump up to the 3rd here on the 4th fret of the 3rd string with my 2nd finger. Next we're going up to a B major. So I'm going to put my B on the 2nd fret of the 5th string with my 1st finger, my F sharp, which is my 5th, with my 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the 4th string, and my pinky will grab the major 3rd here on the 4th fret of the 2nd string. My next chord is a C major. I'm going to use the exact same shape, just up a fret. So far I have this. The next arpeggio here is another C major, and it's the same exact thing. We're just playing it on a different string set. So instead of playing this, we're going to play this. You hear it's the same exact notes in the same order. He's just playing in a different position, I think, to set him up for this next part of the line. So we're starting here on the 3rd finger, on the 8th fret of the 6th string. We jump to the 5th here with our 1st finger on the 5th fret of the 4th string, and our pinky's going to grab the 3rd here, the E, on the 9th fret of the 3rd string. Our next arpeggio is G over B, which is an inversion. It's a G major with a B in the bass. So we're going to start here with our 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the 6th string, which is a B. We're going to jump up to the 5th fret of the 4th string with our 1st finger. Then we're going to grab the 5th here with our pinky on the 7th fret of the 3rd string. Then we're going to use that same shape we used for the B and C for a D major, just on the 5th fret here. And then we're going to go up to an E minor. So we're going to use the same shape we used here before, except we're just going to lower the 3rd a half step. So we're going to play E here on the 7th fret of the 5th string, B, which is our 5th, on the 9th fret of the 4th string, and then our 2nd finger is going to grab the flat 3rd here on the 8th fret of the 2nd string. So here's our full line. Now for picking, I'm using the same picking for each one of these arpeggios, and the picking is down, down, up, down, down, up, no matter what the string configuration is. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, and so forth. So rhythmically, we're in 12/8, which means we have 4 beats of triplets. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So now that we have the basic concept of how to play these open triads the way Julian played them, let's see if we can move this concept around and make it fit a tune. So I'm going to apply these open triads to the first 8 measures of autumn leaves in the key of G minor. C minor 7, F7, B flat major 7, E flat major 7, A minor 7 flat 5, D7, G minor 7. But we're doing just triads. So we're taking the 7ths away. So we have C minor, F, B flat, E flat, A diminished, D major, and G minor. So we're going to start here with the C minor, and we're going to start with our first finger on the 8th fret of the 6th string, which is C. And then we're gonna grab the 10th fret. I grab with my pinky. You can grab with whichever finger you feel comfortable with. But here on the 10th fret, that's our 5th. And on my second finger, I'm going to grab on the 8th fret of the 3rd string, the E flat, which is our flat 3rd. So there's our C minor. Now we're going to grab F major. So I'm going to grab my F, my first finger, 8th fret on the 5th string, my C, which is the 5th, with my 3rd finger, 10th fret of the 4th string, and we'll grab the 3rd on the 10th fret of the 2nd string with my pinky. Now we're going to use this shape quite a bit. Now we're going to jump down to B flat on the 6th fret with our first finger of the 6th string, 8th fret of the 5th string, and then 7th fret of the 3rd string with my second finger. And then use that same shape I used for the F on the E flat. Then we'll go A diminished. So I'm going to grab my first finger on the 5th fret here, on the 6th string. My 3rd finger is going to grab the 6th fret on the 5th string, which is my flat 5th. And my second finger is going to grab the flat 3rd here on the 5th fret of the 3rd string. And then I'm going to use that same shape again for D. And I'm going to grab G minor here, using the same shape I used for C minor. I do here on the 3rd fret. I'm going to land here on the root on the 5th fret of the 4th string with my pinky. So here's the full thing. But that's not all we can do. We can also invert these. And there's 2 inversions of each because we're triads, right? So we could have the 3rd on the bottom or the 5th on the bottom. In this case, we're going to do the same example over autumn leaves. We're going to use the 3rd on the bottom now. So this first one, we're going to start with C minor over E flat. So I'm going to play E flat with my second finger on the 11th fret, the 6th string. And my first finger is going to play the C on the 10th fret of the 4th string. And my pinky is going to grab the 12th fret on the 3rd string. And that's our full triad. Now for F, I'm going to grab A on the 12th fret of the 5th string with my 3rd finger. My first finger is going to go to the root on the 10th fret of the 3rd string. My pinky is going to grab the 5th on the 13th fret of the 2nd string. And I'm going to use this shape quite a bit here. Now for the B flat major, I'm going to grab the 10th fret here with my 3rd finger on the 6th string. The root is going to be 8th fret of the 4th string. And my pinky is going to grab the 5th on the 10th fret of the 3rd string. And then I'm going to use the same shape as I played for the F, down a whole step for the E flat. So I got... For my A diminished, I'm going to play C with my second finger on the 8th fret of the 6th string. I'm going to play the root with the 7th fret on the 4th string with my first finger. And the flat 5th, I'm going to play with my 3rd finger on the 8th fret of the 3rd string. And then I'm going to play that same shape for D major that I played for E flat and F. I'm going to change the fingering a little bit because I'm going to grab my pinky here rather than my 3rd finger, just because my 3rd finger was here on this note, right? And then I'll land here on a G minor triad. And I'm just going to walk down the arpeggio. So got the 8th fret on the 2nd string, 7th fret on the 3rd string, 8th fret on the 4th string, 10th fret on the 5th string. So here's the full example. So this is kind of a cool look as an introduction to open triads and a way to outline a progression with it. I love the wide open sound of it. It sounds much bigger than a regular triad. You know, just by displacing one note by an octave, you get a pretty big sound out of it. So I'm a huge fan of that. So I hope you enjoyed taking a look at this stuff. Move it around to any progression you could think of, any tune you're working on, move it through open triads. It'll be a great workout for not only your picking hand, but also just harmonically your mind as a way to move around the changes of tunes. So thanks for checking out this lesson. Keep practicing. I'll see you next time.